So as you see, the size of a squirrel is almost like the size of my hand. I really like the idea of using complementary colors. So for example, whenever we have yellow, complementary color to yellow is a purple. And whenever we use blue color, complementary color is an orange. And I also wanted to paint the squirrel more loose. I didn't want to focus on too much detail. My only detail, as most of the time, is just the eye. So I took my time with that eye because I wanted to show that light. And this is the reference photo I chose. I really like this picture because that squirrel is like the main thing in there, and then I wanted to paint part of that tree. All my sketches are always available for download on Patreon, but I highly encourage you to try to sketch on your own because it does help to get better in painting with watercolors. In this painting, I did create my own purple colors with peach phthalo blue mixed with the quin red, and then I mixed neutral tint with quin red. And then for the watercolor paper, I used thicker watercolor paper cold pressed by Arches. But for the brushes, I did use quite a bit of brushes. You definitely don't need that many brushes. I used the black velvet brush 3/4 flat just to wet the background, but I wasn't really painting with that brush. It was just to wet it, so you really don't need it. You can just use any other flat brush or angular brush just to wet the area. Escoda's brush, which is the Rigor Zero Versatile series, it was a really good brush to paint the hair, so overall I recommend to have a Rigor brush. And then smaller brushes for smaller details. And here's a screenshot of my working palette, plastic palette by Richardson, which I buy from Blick Art Materials store, but online. And the first thing I do is I create my purple. So there is some of the quin red and peach phthalo blue. So I'm going to pre-mix some of these colors first. So first peach phthalo blue with quin red, and next I am going to mix some of that neutral tint with quin red. These are really like very common color mixes, and I create these color mixes quite a bit to achieve a more natural purple color. And then flat 3/4 brush, black velvet series brush, I am starting with wetting the area, and I'm wetting the part outside of that tail mostly. I'll go a little further